Assalamu alaikum everyone. Welcome to today's Bitcoin update for Wednesday, 27th of July. We're looking for Bitcoin to basically make its move. It's doing the sideways movement. I talked about Bitcoin yesterday that Bitcoin was actually coming back up to this box right here, and we finally actually did enter to the box, and we are getting trapped. The technical target still remains to 20,000 or $19,919 due to a bear flag actually, which Bitcoin is trying to break right now. But I highly doubt if you're actually going to break this bear flag at the moment. So what you're doing is you actually came down like this, move sideways, you break the bear flag, and now you're looking to actually drop to that level, particular level right over there. But at the moment, you actually made a bullish Harami candlestick, made one bullish Harami candlestick, one big, huge green candle to the upside. And now you might see this next candle actually rolling down today, which has already started. So it's Wednesday, and there could be a midweek pumps here and there, but I don't really think that it's good enough to actually start that massive run to the upside as well. Number two, even if you were looking to move higher, you might be looking in to retest this trend line, perhaps, which I even highly doubt you're going to do so. But let's say for some reason you actually go up, you might actually come back up to $21,780 and then move to the downside. Because keep in mind, at the moment, you are making a downtrend on a 4-hour time frame. So that is very clear. The move to the downside, that's the impulsive corrective move, impulsive corrective move, impulsive to the downside, perhaps make another corrective move and then continue to the downside, right? All right, so that's out of the way. There's something that I want to talk about that is really, really super important. And this is something that you just figure out when it comes with experience, okay? It just really needs a lot of extensive experience. And here's the clapping, guys. Well done, okay? Well played, Bitcoin. Really, really well played. Do you know we might still get $11,000 Bitcoin? And for some reasons, why do I say $11,000 Bitcoin? That's gonna be a technical target because the charts are still twisting all the time, every single day. Now, if it can twist in the future, we do know this. I've been proven wrong a couple of times as well, but I really need to get the bigger picture here. This 4-hour time frame, one daily, they're good and all, but we really need the bigger picture. What's the big move? What are they trying to do? I don't know if a news is actually coming out today. In my opinion, there could be a news actually that is about to come out regarding the Fed meeting and whatever, and they're going to actually announce some inflation rates that they've been announcing for the past few days. I don't know what's gonna happen with that bullshit anyway. But let's see what's gonna happen with that bullcrap. Anyway, what I want to talk about is the weekly though, and bringing in the weekly, it's super important to talk about it, right? We had almost a very bullish candlestick right over there. Do you see that? Really, really bullish candlestick right over here, right? And in my opinion, that's known as a almost a bullish Marubozu candlestick. So let me actually go here and search, not Google. I'm just gonna write in there bullish Marubozu. Yeah, Marubozu candlestick. I just want to see if I can get the first part correct. Not this one. No, not that one. Sorry. I was looking for something which I think I'm not really doing a great job at the moment. So we do have this pattern on the weekly, which on the daily looks like a box, right? We do have that one. So at the moment, there are a few things I want to talk about. Number one is this can be a huge, huge bear flag in a weekly time frame. Okay, because they pushed it up, they pushed the prices up, and now they're pushing it back down. And you can see this week so far, we do have 4 days to close the weekly time frame. In these 4 days, how you end up closing the candlestick of a weekly time frame really, really matters a lot. Like from top to bottom, it's really gonna matter. And it's gonna set the tone for what's coming up next, right? In the next 4 days, if you do actually end up making that red movement to the downside, and next week as well, you start to drop like this, then you've just made a bear flag. You've just made a huge weekly bear flag, right? And that's why I say you might just be looking to come down to 11,000. So from there to there, if you do actually break out in the future here, you can already see the technical target down to 12,000, $11,000 region. It's all about really breaking below that, $12,000. If you do actually break below this line and close below the line, so this is actually an ascending line right now, which I reckon if Bitcoin actually comes down and closes below $19,760, that's where we're looking for that massive, huge drop potentially. And actually, it makes sense. The reason why it makes sense is because the monthly still shows continuation of a downtrend. Okay, three black rows, not invalidated. But there's one more thing actually that has to be made clear. The final part of it, okay, is the possibility of a bullish bottom ladder. And I'm gonna actually go to Google again, and I'm gonna write this one, bullish uh, ladder bottom right there. And let's actually talk about the bullish ladder bottom, where you do have three black crows, right, which is a bearish continuation pattern. But the next candle that you form is actually an inverted hammer, something like this, right? So you make that inverted hammer next month, which is the next candle, you just push to the moon with a one big huge green candle. You do have the possibility to do that, right? You do have the possibility to do that. You might end up in the next 4 days making an inverted hammer. The next candle that opens up makes a huge green candle to the upside. And from here, you might actually make that bullish ladder bottom, go to $42,000 all of a sudden, and then you start to move higher and higher. So I've given you these two scenarios. How are you going to do that? How are you going to complete that? All of this is actually in the weekly time frame. And as far as I do see things, there's a possibility of actually saying that this is some sort of a support right now at the moment for Bitcoin on a weekly time frame though. But on a daily, it's a very different story. You can see that on a daily, it's something like this almost. You can see that. And it's almost like you're making a dragonfly doji, and you might be holding this level at the moment. So it's quite confusing, I know. The charts are really, really confusing at the moment. But we have to see how the monthly really closes to determine what is coming up next. You really got to switch between many different time frames to know what is about to come up next. So let's get a hint from Tether dominance, because Tether dominance can tell you what's going to happen. So you do have this shooting star on dominance at the moment. Yeah, so basically, dominance is about to fall down, and I highly doubt if Bitcoin is gonna fall down as well, because what you did here is you make this descending triangle. You have broken to the downside. You went for the retest. You aren't getting rejected here with a shooting star or a pin bar, and now you might look for Tether dominance to come down to 5.52%, and that's where Bitcoin could be looking to actually start to move higher like this. Maybe next month move higher. Who knows? Okay. So whatever happens, we're gonna see the monthly ending really matters at the moment. And that's it for today's update on Bitcoin. I'm gonna see you in the next one. Allah Hafiz.